sa paghanap ng trabaho. Either maghanap ka ng employer or ilabas mo yung credential mo and then yung employer ang hahanap sa'yo. Allow din ba ang isang aplikante na mag-post ng qualifications?
Yes. Si employer, ay pagkakaintindi ko sa question. Si employer kasi, for example, naghahanap ako ng gardener. So medyo niche siya, medyo bihira siya. Kunwari meron siyang nahanap sa loob na gardener, na nag-apply na as gardener. So the system will point to the employer, to that person na naghanap ng particular job. Parang it's a two-way system din, ima-match na talaga.
So laging active yung file mo?
Opo. Wag lang i-delete or tawag dito. Yun. May mga ganun pong ano. As long as nasa data siya. Nasa database siya.
Pero pag nakahanap ka na ng trabaho, hindi mo kailangan sabihin sa Trabahanap na pakitanggal na yung information ko sa
yun po, yun, sa technically, para siyang, sige po, para siyang nasa system pa rin, pero inactive siya. We can inactivate an account if gusto namin or gusto, for example, that person. There's just one click lang. Tapos, same din with employers, pwede rin kami mag-deactivate din ng employers. Especially mga fraud. Yan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yung question mo kanina sa online series, galing CCM, si Sir Mark Awitin. So, posible. Talagang grabe yung pagiging henyo ni Sir Mark. Yeah. Okay, we have a question from Jeff.
Thank you. Halos na tanong naman na lahat. So ano na lang, additional na lang. With regards to registration, kasi you mentioned yung color jobs, mga ganun jobs. So paano yung mga no-read, no-write nila sa trabaho, gano'ng kasimple yung pag-register nila, and paano yung support yung sa ganung klaseng naghahanap ng trabaho?
Meron po kami, hello. Meron po kaming different efforts to address that particular concern. And one of it is we do on-ground events. We have one event before sa Sinimo that we encountered such scenario. Yung kanyang, wala siyang phone number, wala siyang email, pero kasama niya anak niya. So humingi siya ng tulong doon sa on-ground Trabahanap event namin. Humingi siya ng tulong doon sa staff namin and doon sa anak niya to help that person apply for a job. Create an account and apply for a job.
And yung security nung pag-create ng account?
The system naman po is secure. And it's password protected. Wag lang ibibigay talaga ng account holder yung password niya. That's but we are SSL secured and compliant naman po kami for the security.
Gano'n ka-extensive yung pinifill up na form? Like, full address?
For the initial, it's really basic. It's just the email address, the name lang ng person. And then if he further want to apply for, syempre kailangan ko ng information ni employer. Doon po yun sa next step.
Para ba siyang resume?
Para siyang resume. Yes, I love po.
Add ko lang din po. Pwede rin po kasi i-upload yung copy po ng inyong resume or CV. May option po doon sa pag-create na account to upload your, kumbaga meron kayo naka-PDF form or Word document. Then sir, yung pag-complete po kasi ng information, kapag gusto kasi talaga nating makuha or gusto na, diba, lagi tayong best foot forward pa nag-apply tayo. So, kailangan talaga yung applicant is to complete all the information na kailangan. Kasi sa employer din po, requirement din niya, makita niya lahat, educational attainment, skills, or may mga certification ba sila. Especially kung dumaan sila ng test the training, baka may certification sila, hinahanap po yung employer. So kung hindi po natin kukomplituhin yung mga information na gano'n, so yung hireability mo or yung chance mo to be invited sa interview ay bababa. So the more na complete at very concise yung mga information na nilalagay po natin sa account natin, the more or the higher chance of you getting an interview or a call from an employer. Opo, yung marketability tumataas.
Sir Alas, any chances na maging app siya and a possible, I think, a show na you can do tutorial or stuff like that?
Yeah, okay. So sa app, I mean, parang what? version 8 na ata namin to ng Trabahanap.com. So tuloy-tuloy lang sa pag-improve ng technical capabilities. And I'm sure naman at some point, baka doon na rin papunta. So we just have to study kung anong laman ng app, gaano siya kabigat. Kasi alam naman natin, yung market na yan, yung memory ng phones nila, hindi naman ganun kalaki. No? So they have to prioritize ano yung mga apps in their phone. Tapos, dapat also, pwede kunwari, hindi ka na naghanap ng trabaho, pwede mo i-delete yung app. Then pag naghanap ka ulit, i-download mo ulit. And then it's still active or you just put in your mobile number, game na naman siya ulit. So yan ang mga kailangan i-consider natin sa mobile phone features ng blue-collar market.
How about sir yung possible show?
Reality show.
Actually, sir, nasa pipeline yan. So, we want to create a show na talagang engage po yung employers. Parang it's a reality show na on the spot may matatanggap na aplikante. But since in production po kasi it entails a lot of kumbaga process and the budget din po to produce is very high. So sa ngayon po ay naka-shelf muna siya. But when the time comes, talagang kailangan po natin mag-produce ng show at masuportahan po ng mga kaibigan natin sa kumbaga sa industriya. Kumbaga we have enough resources to produce the content. We will, kayo po unang makakaalam. Unless po sponsor nyo, sir. Pwede po natin i-produce. Or the client or the employers po mismo yung magpo-produce or mag-finance ng production.
But how about sir, parang kahit YouTube channel lang na doing something na
Digital?
yeah, yung mga tipong paano ba ang proper interview, paano yung
Meron po kami ganyan, sir. Sa CD mo po, yung aming closing billboards, aside from posting mga trabaho, ay meron po kaming tips on how to, kumbaga, apply. Number one, ginawan po namin how to create, kumbaga, resume. Ano ba dapat yung tamang paggawa ng resume? Then, meron yung paano ba mag-apply, ano yung kailangan. Then, nasa pipeline na po yung yung mga, ano ba yung mga usual na tinatanong sa interview, paano siya sasagutin. So, nasa pipeline po namin yun. Kasi, gusto po talaga namin i-empower yung mga manggagawang Pilipino, lalo na yung mga aplikante. Kasi minsan po kasi may mga na-encounter kami na pag nakita niyo po yung resume niya, very qualified po siya. Lahat po ng skills sa kailangan ay nandun po. Pero parating po ng interview, kabado at hindi po alam kung paano sumagot. Even po yung, kumbaga, the way they dress, and the way they answer questions. Kasi minsan yung iba, ito galing po ito sa mga employer na nakakausap po namin. Minsan daw po ay pag sumagot bara-bara, yung parang hindi naman nila sineseryoso yung Q&A. Or minsan pinamamanahan po ng kaba na blanco na. So, isa po yun sa mga gusto naming i-address na problema with our applicants is to empower them para sa pagdating na na-interview sila, dapat ang trabahanap applicant, isa confident applicant, na wala na silang, kumbaga, interview na palalampasin dahil kakayanin nilang sagutin lahat ng itatanong sa kanila na employers.
So ang galing, ha? Talagang nagbibigay tayo ng mga tips para hireable, di ba?
So gusto ko yun, kapag trabahanap applicant ka, qualified ka.
Correct. Di ba? Ito naman, ang prepared na prepared pagdating sa Q&A, walang iba kundi si Marco Polo Demo of Kwento ni Toto.
Hi, good afternoon po. Ask ko lang po kasi di ba usual na nangyayari ngayon is yung mga hacking. Do you have the DPO, yung Data Privacy Officer? And second po, in case na magkaroon ng leak or hack, gaano katagal nare-resolve? Yung sa procedures na nakaano niya, gaano katagal mare-resolve yun?
We have a data privacy officer. They're based in San Francisco, and they medyo proactive naman sila to address any technical issues. And compliant siya. And what else? Recently kasi we moved from an old system to a new server na mas safe at mas secure siya. AWS, if you're familiar with that server. So it has more promise siguro of providing more secure. And so far, wala namang issues or hacking incident. And what else? So yun, masipag po yung technical partners natin dito.
Thank you. Yun lang.
Taray, no, pati sa trabaho, may hacker na din. No?
Correct.
Hindi na magtrabaho, maghanap siya ng trabaho sa trabahanap, ganon.
Yeah, we have a question from FPJ, Florencio Husay of Manual to Life.
Thank you. Sir, tanong ko na first is, yung in relation sa tanong ni Gemman, na nagpro-provide din kayo ng, let's say yun nga, sa sinin mo, na nagbibigay kayo ng mga tips. Pero, would you consider having, let's say, an actual seminar for applicants na yun nga, how to improve themselves, how to improve their resume? Kasi, usually, pag sa TV, medyo nag-get sila, pero wala silang actual person to talk to regarding about that.
May personal touch, ganon.
Baliya. Hirapan. Yung mga ganyan pong projects ay nasa pipeline na rin po. I'm talking with our integrated public service. Sila po yung katulong ko sa mga ganyang projects. Kasi nung sinimulan po namin yung konsepto pa lang ng Trabahanap, kasama na po yung empowerment doon sa aming mga applicants. So, the way to really do empowerment is to, number one, seminars. Second is yung mga webisodes po na sinasabi nyo or yung mga online content. So yung ating mga seminars po ay sa pakikipagtulungan po namin integrated public service. Baka po in the next few months po ay maging in function or may sakatuparan na po namin. But right now po ay inaayos po namin yung tamang model and mga resource speakers. Kasi once na nag-invite ka po ng mga applicants or people that will attend the seminar, dapat po is yung inyong guest speaker po is number one, credible at talagang certified na mag-conduct ng mga seminars po. Kasi kami po ay hindi naman po kami expert sa mga ganong klaseng mga seminars. That's why we ask the help of mga resource people that are really certified and really credible in that aspect.
Follow up na, sir. So, meron na rin kayong projection how many jobs you will create or provide in the next, let's say, next year or 5 years from now?
Ang target namin is within 2 years, release million jobs. More. Kaya we want to expand din sa different provinces. Because we believe talaga ang trabaho na doon para sa kanila. So they won't look for a job here in Metro Manila. They'll just stay there kung nasaan sa probinsya and look for a job. So, yun po, a million or more.
Last question na, sir. So, since yan pag-usapan na rin yung content, ano pa po yung other Abs-Cbn departments na pwede nyo makapag-coordinate in regards to jobs? Let's say, since meron ng abroad na work, so meron ba kayong tie-up with TFC or something like that?
For local po, nakipagtulungan po kami with TV Patrol and DZMM. Si DZMM po nagtayo ng program yung Good Job, wherein yung mga job listings din po nila kinukuha nila kay Trabahanap. Now po, parang last year, we found out na may mga nag-access ng website namin from different countries. So ito po yung mga Pilipino na gusto nang umuwi ng Pilipinas at dito na magtrabaho. So dahil po dun sa nakita namin na may mga Pilipino po na gustong magtrabaho dito at may mga Pilipino po na nag-access din, naghahanap ng trabaho abroad. So nakipagtulungan po kami with our global group or the TFC. Sa ngayon po yung website po ng TFC na merong jobs or careers na pinopost, Trabahanap na po yung nakalagay doon. Kasi soon po we will launch Trabahanap global na po. For now po, itong year na to, ang focus po namin Philippines, but it doesn't stop us or it doesn't stop our kababayan or mga kapamilya sa abroad na gamitin po yung website kasi accessible naman po si trabahanap.com kahit po saan parte ng mundo.
Yan, okay. Ito ang credible na maging speaker, wala iba kundi si Professor Nestor Cortero.
Last point siguro, being on middle ground, kayo yung middle party, what are your obligations to the employer and to the employee?
Sir, ang Trabahanap as its nature is really public service. We want to bridge jobs for the people, for the kapamilyas natin out there. And same thing din, we want to provide quality applicants or employees naman for the employers. So, doon po nag-root kami ngayon, and we want to anchor din Trabahanap as a public service.
So, in case of a crisis or a problem area regarding an employer-employee relationship, where do you stand?
If we were to answer that, I think that's why we closely work with the Department of Labor. Kasi nga, we're not naman a regulating but the safeguards nga that we put together are on the employer side. We have this verification process, and then on the employee side also, I think we are constantly in touch with the employers in case, so that they can also give us feedback naman on the applicants that we provide. But in terms of action, I think it's really our close coordination and partnerships sa Department of Labor.
May we ask the Department of Labor, what is their, this is a new concept in job placement, di ba? Looking for employment and getting a job, etc. So what does the DOLE say about this new concept of finding a job?
Ako na sir, puntahan ko sila sir. Para simulcast tayo. Charot. Ayan. Hello friends from Dole. Magandang hapon.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Camille from Dole. Regarding po dun sa inyong concern, actually ngayon po, wala pa po talaga kaming guidelines sa pag-regulate ng mga ganitong portals. But nasa pipeline na rin po namin yan. Actually, currently ngayon, gumagawa na po kami ng guidelines sa pag-regulate niyan. And
in addition, may existing policy naman tayo regarding recruitment and placement. And we actually had a meeting with Sir Daryl already, and we informed them na as long as you do not give the impression na piniplace nyo yung worker, parang yun, kumbaga, Trabahanap will only be just a tool to disseminate information, to bridge yung job seekers and employers, wala naman silang violation on recruitment and placement.
Bali, anong classification sila? If I put up a site like this, how do I classify myself? Or where do you classify me?
Well, they're just simply
Ay,
job
agency?
search engine lang po sila. They're not an agency kasi as mentioned nga, dun sa rules on recruitment and placement, yung mga recruiters kasi they have the duty to place workers. However, si Trabahanap, ano lang sila parang just a tool, a platform where you can find job, pero they are not really intended to place workers. Kumbaga, they only not advertise, no? Pero they're just a platform, a tool where you can find job. No? Pero they do not have the duty to place workers.
How can you safeguard workers from potential abuse using a platform like this?
Well, we advise them to be stringent with the types of the kinds of employers that they will be that are registered in Trabahanap, no. So we already advise them kung ano yung mga, kasi we also have a job search engine, no, PhilJobNet, which is similar to Trabahanap. So we advise them kung ano yung mga dapat nyong hanapin sa employers to make sure that they are really legit employers and not fraudulent employers.
Sir Nestor, to add lang po din na sa to protect the applicants. Meron pong report function ng Trabahanap. If an applicant experience a report of abuse, discrimination, what else? Kahit anong abuse po, they can report harassment, yan, mga ganun po. An applicant can report po with the use of the report an issue function. And what's based sa meeting namin with Dole, if we experience such things, we report them to Dole.
Thank you, Itay Nestor. Our last question will come from Alan Sangkon. But before Alan, we have a question from Timmy Basil.
Thank you. Gusto ko lang malaman yung nakita ko sa ano kanina sa MVP. Yung about the build. Paki-explain po.
Oh, Miss Universe, di ba? Sandali mo, no?
Oo, Sandra.
Build.
Okay, noong 2017 po kasi sir, nakipag-partner po kami with Dole when we launched Trabahanap through Cinema. And then, noong 2018, si Build naman po nakipag-partner sa amin to advertise po yung mga kailangang trabahador po for the build projects of the government. So, yung aming partnership po is naging ano lang po kami parang platform to advertise or to announce yung mga available jobs na meron kay Build. Right now po, we are in the talks if we will renew or not po yung partnership with Build. But for now po, si Dolly po, we are in constant negotiation or talks po with them kung ano po yung bago namin partnership with them. So si Build po is just announcement ng mga available jobs na kailangan po nila.
Thank you, Timmy.
Partnership.
Okay, we are down to our final question. Ito naman ang social media influencer with 6.6 million views.
Wow.
Anniversary niya na, no? Stars pa to.
Back
Ito naman,
naman.
kung may build. Ito naman, shoot.
Wow.
May mga si Alan sa
Iba din.
Finish mo talaga yan. Tanong ko lang po, nabanggit kasi na may mga disabled na pwedeng mag-apply, di ba? Dun sa 6,000 employers niyo po, how many % yung mga pwedeng mag-cater ng mga disabled?
PWD.
PWD.
Depends po sa company. I think there's a provision na parang, I don't know, 1% of the company dapat may cater ng PWD. But we are PWD friendly. For example, a company will post a job requirement that can help or support a PWD to have a job. Yung system na po natin, they can identify, for example, sa food service. Yeah, may mga ganun po. Hindi ko lang alam how many exact number of applicants na PWD. But we have a number of employers din na meron na hindi ko lang pwede mapagit yung brand.
Pero may mga natanggap na po ba?
Meron po, but hindi ko pwede magitin yung brand.
Sir, kasi meron pong requirement po si Dole na sa buong workforce po ng isang company, dapat 1% po ng workforce niyo ay PWDs. Kumbaga dapat you employ people from people with disability. Now, in terms po dun sa ilang pong employers na po yung nagpo-post po na for PWD, we have mga several pa lang for now. And we are also partnering with an NGO po that will supply or that will our partner in terms of mga PWD listings po ng mga trabaho. So sa ngayon po marami rin pong mga employers po na nag-e-employ na po ng mga PWDs, the likes of Jollibee, no, and other and sila rin po yung mga nilalapitan namin in terms of meron po actually may manpower na po na agency, yung manpower po ni Jollibee na nag-e-employ po ng mga PWD. Isa na po sila sa mga employers po na nakalist sa Trabahanap. So sila rin po yung naghahanap ng mga PWDs na applicants.
May last question, di ba parang meron ngayong government na no to endo? Parang ito bang Trabahanap, isa yun sa mga pinoprotektahan niyo yung mga employees na yun, yung mga, isa sa mga requirements nila na bawal mag-endo, may SSS, may ganun bang yung Trabahanap?
Actually sir, in terms of kung ano tungkol sa endo, hindi ko po masasagot. Pero isa po sa reason kung bakit ko po tinayo si Trabahanap kay Sinimo. Kasi nalaman ko po sa research po ng Sinimo at sa constant field work ko po with our viewers, sila po yung casualty lagi ng endo. And tumataas po yung rating si Sinimo, pero tumataas din po yung bilang ng mga taong tambay lang po sa bahay. And as the head of Sinimo, I want to help yung viewers sa Sinimo. Kaya po namin tinayo si Trabahanap kay Sinimo, is to address that problem. Na ayoko naman na tumataas yung rating sa Sinimo, pero tambay po sa bahay yung mga viewers po ng Sinimo. Yun po ay kahit sa simpleng paraan po noong 2017, sabi ko, kahit job postings lang or listings lang kay Sinimo, mabigay man lang natin sa viewers natin. Yun lang po yung tulong na ibigay ko dun sa problema ng endo.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And back to you,